Hey y'all, so it's Alexis Samani and I'm back with another Envy story time. So y'all remember that story time that I told you that I was gonna tell y'all when I was down that week, and I was like, we gonna say that for a rainy day. It's not a rainy day, but I just feel like it need to be spoke on. We just gonna talk about this. We just gonna talk about that. This story time is about the time. I think I'm gonna title this "She Was in Love with Her Brother." And I know y'all probably say, whoa. Now y'all know it's some females out here like that's very obsessive with their brother to the point like they just like to beef with the females that they have around them or whatever like that. So that's what we might have to title this video. I don't know what I'm gonna title it yet, but we is gonna read some comments. Now we is not gonna take all day on the comments today because I don't know how long this story time is, but we is gonna read probably 3 comments. We're gonna read 3 comments. So first comment we're gonna read is Nala. Nala said, why I've been saying little piece of everything lately. I've been watching you too much. Okay. Little piece of man, little piece of edges, little piece of hair. Okay. So African Baddie said, is really be trying to get treated like queens, talking about something. You ain't gonna stop me from leaving. No, I'm not. Sorry boo. Sorry boo, not here, not there. Christina Smith said, girl, you are absolutely stunning. I always loaded much love, blessings, respect from Tennessee to you, beautiful lady, as well as friends and family. We got Tennessee in the house, y'all. We got Tennessee in the house, y'all. Don't play now. Sky, you're so pretty. I started watching you 2 months ago, but I just love your videos and you funny as F. I love you, by the way, girl. I love you too. And then we got my girl Liv. We got Liv in the house. She said, girl, I love your story time so much. You literally always bring the energy, even if you're Russian low key. And I appreciate how consistent you are because we know you got a life outside this channel. Even though I be rushing y'all, like now, I just left from out to eat with one of my instructor, with my teacher or whatever. Yes, we is locked in, y'all. We is locked in. But a girl I came home, touched up my hair, and now I'm in front of this camera because I need y'all to get these videos. I need y'all to get these story times. I don't want y'all to feel like I abandon y'all and like that. I be trying to be consistent. I be trying to be, and I'm feeling good. So it's like, why not turn on the camera and get in front of the camera, girl? You look good, you feel good. Why not? So a little motivation speech before we get into the story time, that whatever y'all feel like doing, whatever was stopping y'all this week, whatever was holding y'all back this week, or y'all was afraid of doing this week, do it. Cause you waiting around ain't gonna make nothing move any faster. So if you thinking about enrolling into school or learning, like going on your praying journey or starting this YouTube channel, start posting content, start doing it. Like, it's so many people from YouTube that have text me about some advice, and I even repost them because, baby, if you're a supporter of mine and you support me over here, and I'm going to follow you back, and especially if you got a YouTube, I'm going to basically post your YouTube. Like, tune in. Like, y'all my babies, y'all have to know that. But I just want to let y'all know, just do it. Stop procrastinating, because I know I procrastinate a lot. I have my weeks when I'm down. So every day you're not going to be perfect, all sweets and dandy and fine, because I have them weeks. I even have times when I can't get up out the bed. I'm unmotivated. I don't even want to touch no computer. I don't even want to edit. I don't even want to touch no camera. I don't even want to grab no gym bag. I don't want to go to work. I don't want to do nothing. So you're going to have them times, but you have to be strong enough to stay in prayer, to stay in your prayer room, to stay in the waiting room, and your time is going to come. You're going to have them days and them weeks and even some months when you're down and you're depressed. That's just, we're human, you know, but you just want to pray to get out of it. You don't want to stay in it. So yeah, anyway, y'all, we is on the road to 4K, y'all. We is almost at 4K. I think we at 3.4. Let me go look. I think we at 3.4. So y'all need to go ahead and like this video up, comment, subscribe. So follow me on TikTok, Living Like Envy, and Instagram _.envylex_. So this, like I told her, this story time is about the time that basically she was in love with her brother. We is going to give out names. So the boy name in this story time, we just going to call him Guy. We just gonna say Guy. We're not gonna put like corny nothing like that. We just gonna say Guy. And then he had 3 sisters. We is gonna call one Insecure, Big Mama, Bandwagon. That's gonna be their names. So let me give y'all a gag on this. Remember I told y'all in them little past story times that basically they talking about something, I'm about to get on YouTube and make a story time, and all I'm gonna do is make a story time. The day is the day. So if you was waiting on me, and the thing is, I did this purposely. I made them wait. So if you had clicked every video to see if I'm talking about you, click this one. But thank you for the views on the other ones like that to see if I'm talking about you or not. But this is the video where I am talking about you. So I'm gonna give y'all background on, I don't really have to touch up on guy like that. Just know that it's background. Like, me and him started talking and we started messing with each other like that, like a couple months after. Like, we just like been kicking it or whatever like that, right? And he got 3 sisters. Mind you, now I don't know his sisters. I never seen him a day in my life. Never did. So this one sister, I'm gonna give y'all background on this one sister, Insecure. We're gonna speak on Insecure. Insecure is the type of girl, she's young and turned, but she's on some like, y'all know them sisters and them mamas and stuff that, you know, if you take their brothers or their son away too much, they feel like they gotta make it stamp like that's they son or their brother. She was that type of person. Like, she, and me personally, y'all, like, one thing about God, his family used to use him. Like, his family was like using him for like money because he got him a good job and stuff like that. So they was like using him for money and wanting him to step in and take care of their responsibilities. He was not going to do that. It's like, I'm so sorry. And she was one of those sisters that she wanted everything handed from him to her. Like, she didn't believe in having motivation and hustle. My this girl is in high school, right? We're going to speak a little bit about Big Mama. Big Mama is just another follower. She's another follower that just followed the little sister around. She's the little sister of Insecure. She's the big sister of Insecure. Now, Bandwagon is a big sister too. I don't know if she's the same age as Big Mama. I don't know. So y'all, we about to get into this story time. So we is gonna start from, this is when everything started. This is when everything started rambling and stuff like that. So I've been doing this story times for a good hot minute, y'all. I've been doing my story times for a good hot minute. One thing about me, my story time is past tense. Like, if it's something that happened recently, I'm gonna wait and then I'm gonna talk about it. Like, you're on my time. So it's kind of like, these are past tense. When I speak about my exes, my ex drama, all ex friends, all that, it's because it's past tense and I'm able to speak on it. But God was the type of, he the type of guy that he used to get irritated when I used to make story times about my exes. It's not like I'm on here saying, oh, let me lay my ex down, let me give him a kiss in his mouth. It was basically letting y'all know that this is what I went through with my ex and this is how we met. It's like, basically, I'm going to give y'all full details on me and my exes. So he used to get irritated that I'm even speaking about my exes on my YouTube channel. But baby, this is YouTube. Like, I'm going to speak on my story times because that's how I'm going to make my money, and that's how I'm also going to my followers and subscribers, and I want to build an audience. They love these type of story times about my exes, or they love my story times about my ex-friends. So I'm going to draw more to that. My life is literally a movie, and when I tell y'all it's a movie, I'm not lying to y'all. It's no cap in my rap. Y'all can see I don't lie on my channel at all. Proof, everything in here. So I'm going to speak about it. I'm not going to leave out certain details. If I'm going to say, if I'm going to speak on a certain story time, I'm going to speak on a certain story time. So even on my TikTok, I post like little old stuff. It ain't even gotta be about our situation. And I'd be like, oh, when like one TikTok, I was like, when you finally catch that man, when you finally catch your man friend out. So I'm gonna put that on the side. This is a TikTok I'm talking about.
Yeah. What you over here being messy for?
Okay, so basically, he told me that, see, one thing about Insecure was the type of person, like, she ended up finally, me and her was alright. We was cool. Like, we wasn't friends, but like, she'll like my stuff and like probably reply to some stories, and I do the same thing. Because Insecure, she's not UGLY. She's not that or whatever like that. But anyway, but like I said, you know, she's not that or whatever like that. So we'll like comment back on each other's stories. She knew I was talking to her brother, so it was kind of like on some, she tried to be cool, like she followed me on Instagram and things like that. Now we got each other on social media. But she was more of a slick type of girl. She'll go and send him my stuff and basically asking him, do he approve of that? And one thing about him, he used to go to his family for advice. It's nothing wrong with that, but the only problem I had with that is you had a problem with me going to my closest friend that I kind of grew up with about our situation, but you could have went to your sisters. I don't know your sisters from a can of paint, you know, but she was the type of sister like, yeah, he'd tell me that she'll take my side, but I didn't really fully believe it. Probably sometimes, probably not, I don't know, but it's been times that he'd tell me like, oh, she sent me, like asking me like, do I have a problem about the type of content you post? And I told her no, and I'm looking like, is it a problem with what I post? Like, it's content. Like, he'll come and he'll call me and he'll tell me like, oh, like, she just insecure, just keep asking me for money. Like, he had a real big problem with his family keep asking him for money. He was like, he just tired of it. He tired of being his personal bank for them, and they don't do nothing for him. And I'm not the type of girl that's going to get in between family problems. Like, if you're having family problems, that's the type of problem that you got to take up with them, because I'm not the type that's going to step in between unless somebody says something to me. So I'm just letting him know, like, I don't think insecure mean it like that. I think insecure is kind of on some like, you her big brother, she want to be spoiled. Because I know that feeling. I have big brothers, and it's kind of like, oh, I want to be spoiled. But see, when you have a big brother that's cha-chain, that's getting money for real, or you got a big sister that's getting money for real, you gonna feel like, oh, you just a spoiled little sibling. So I feel like she coming from a place like that. Like, I don't think she's using you. Because when he was like, he feel like she using him, and I'm like, I don't feel like she's using you. I think she just basically on some like, you her big brother, she's spoiled. Who don't want to be spoiled, okay? So I used to take up for her. This shit just keep making noise. So I kept taking up on her from time to time when he used to tell me about their little situation. Now this is when stuff started to slowly go downhill. I started to notice that she didn't like comment on nothing, like nothing, reply to nothing, which is okay. You don't have to do none of that. Like, I don't want nobody to feel like they ever have to do that. But when you started to do that and then you stopped, I started to feel like it was a problem, because he used to have her bring me stuff. He's not stationed in our hometown at his job, so he used to have her, she used to be his little errand runner, bring me stuff, flowers, all this and all that. And I kind of felt deep inside she didn't really care for me, because one day I was like at clinicals and he bought me some lunch, and she was in the car, stuffing her face, and I shot a birdie at her or whatever like that. But she got offended because she was like, why you shot a birdie at me? But I'm playing, like, it's not that deep, it's not that serious. Like, you're playing, I'm playing. But I started to notice like she wasn't really in touch with me, which I don't care. You know, one thing about me, I am not the type of girl that be begging to be in locked in and chained in with the family. Because one thing about it, when push come to shove, they're gonna be on his side. They're gonna lie to you and be on his side. And to be honest, I didn't say nothing wrong with that, because if my brother my brother's baby mama knows my brother baby mamas with an S at the end, they know to leave me alone. Don't drag me in nothing. Don't tell me he talking, and don't try to ask me what girl he talking to. Don't ask me nothing. I'd rather separate myself completely. Now my brothers on my daddy's side, one of them, he is very, very, very family oriented. Like, if you got too much drama going on, I ain't gonna want no parts of it. Leave me out of it. Don't come to me about my brother, about what he doing and stuff. I don't got nothing to do with that. Like, if you don't like me, you don't like me, and it is what it is. I'm not about to be sitting here trying to bend down and kiss nobody's daddy and mama behind. Like, I'm just not about to do it. It is what it is. So y'all, this is when stuff started to get rocky. Like I said, like I told you, I know there's a distance between me and her. I know there's a big distance between us, which I didn't really care. I don't care. Like I told you, I don't beg nobody to be cool. Like, I just don't. It was a situation where guy ended up getting arrested. Okay, guy ended up getting arrested, and we was coming from the beach. And I'm telling him like, I don't know, I just had a feeling because I'm telling him like, while we coming from the beach, let's stop at Target, let's get some stuff. And he was like, no, we're gonna do it another time. But it was like I was trying to find things to do. Like, I just had, you know, when you have something bad that happened, you have like a feeling. I had a feeling, like, I don't know what it was, but I just had a feeling. We ended up going to like a corner store, and it was like a police officer sitting up there, and we ended up pulling off. The police officer ended up pulling up behind us. He ran a plate name, and guy had a warrant out for his arrest. It wasn't nothing bad. It was something that happened years ago, but he didn't know he had a warrant out for his arrest. We got pulled over, and they got the car and basically ran his name and said, oh, he got a warrant out, and basically he got to get out the car, put his hands behind his back, he can call whoever or whatever. Mind you, now he got a big car. I don't know how to drive that. So, you know, the first thing he told me to do, the first thing he said was, call my mama. Call my mama. So I'm like, okay, what's your mama number? So I'm like, okay, what's your mama number? I call his mama like, okay, I'm on the way. Soon as the mama came, they had left with him, so she didn't even have time to even talk to no officers, because it was kind of like they was up. They wrote out their paperwork and they left. So mind you not, when you in a situation like this, the first thing that comes to your mind is not, hey, let me text everybody that he talked to every day. That wasn't the first thing on my mind. The first thing was on my mind was, I gotta see how bad the situation is, and he told me to call his mom. So that's the first person I'm going to call, is his mom. I'm more of trying to keep this bag by my leg protected, if you know what I mean, because I didn't want them to search no car. Okay, so I got all that on my plate, and I'm trying to figure out, okay, I'm gonna go home because my damn car is at my house and I'm not driving this big old car. So I had so much going on at one time, y'all. So why his mama ended up, like, we ended up going in front of his door. She ended up getting his stuff from me, and then she ended up taking me home. She ended up taking me home, y'all. Soon as I got in the house, the first thing I did was, like, you know what? Let me text the sister that he's more closer to, which is Insecure. Let me text Insecure and let her know. I said, nice as ever, y'all. I'm like, hey, boo, just letting you know, guy went to jail 2 hours ago. We got pulled over. They ran his name, saying he had a warrant from da-da-da-da year in da-da-da-da county. I said, so we just waiting on him to get processed so he can get bonded out, which is basically me and his mama. We were just waiting on him to get processed so he can get a bond. And after I sent that message at 10:03, I rolled around and went to sleep because I had to be to work in the morning. I woke up in the morning, y'all. I woke up in the morning. I look at the message. This girl gonna say, 2 hours ago, question mark, question mark, question mark. What the F? Why am I just being told this? Dead face. Where you at? She texts again. Who got his money? You? Mind you, now this is the sister that he always felt like was using him. So you mentioned that if I had his money, what do that do? Why that gotta concern you on any parts or any way? Okay? She texted again and was like, and where the F he was going? I thought y'all went to go walk a dog. Okay. I sent it soon as I sent my message as soon as I woke up. Still nice as possible, not saying nothing. I said I was just getting home. His mama dropped me off and know his mother have his money and his keys. And we walked my dog at such and such time. She seen it, never responded. He finally called me from the doghouse and he like, oh, like he telling me what to do, da da da. And I'm like, you need to get your sister. You know, I'm trying to be cool. Cause he was like, can you text my sister and ask her, do she have the money or whatever that I sent her for me? Not for me, but for him. And he was like, I was like, I don't know about texting her because when I texted her about you was locked up, she kind of gave me a little attitude. So he like, God, like, what the, I'm gonna talk to her. Like, what's up? Like, what's going on with her? Like, what the F wrong with her? Like, what's she doing all that for? So he pissed. He like, he gonna check her. When he get out, he gonna check her. So I ended up still texting her for him because you didn't even set up the little ATM thing to get in contact with him in jail. So I'm like, hey, guy asked did his money deposit and he wants you to text him on jail ATM. She said, I don't know if his money deposit because I don't know anything. I wasn't told anything. And okay. Let me put the phone down for a minute. First of all, how you gonna tell me you don't know anything, you don't know nothing about no money when you was the person that he was basically sending the money to give him. Like, you already knew that. So she was okay. So I'm gonna tell you how I found out the truth. So when he finally got out, he was like, the first thing he did was call her. He checked her, and she basically was like she screen recorded our messages, said I was coming at her and I was doing this, and he looking like he reading the message. God reading the message like, Lex not coming at you. She just letting you know what I had told her to say to you. And she like, oh, the reason I lied about having your money because I feel like she asked about your money and all this and all that, and she asked about your money, so I'm gonna lie about your money. First of all, he's telling me to ask about his money for him, not for me. But if it was for me, why does that matter? Okay, you're not the one that's talking to him. I don't get that. So when he told me that, and he was basically saying how she tried to sum it up, make it seem like I don't want the issue. I got beef with her. I'm acting funny with her. I got a problem with her. I waited 2 hours late to tell her he was in jail. Who are you? Who are you, the wife or the sister? Like, you lucky I even told you, because the only main person in his life that he wanted me to call was his mom. And that's the only person that I called. That's the only person that mattered. But I still sat there and told you that this man is in jail. And you didn't even, while he was in jail for a week or so, you didn't even make a jail ATM account to even text him. No, nothing. You didn't do anything. Okay? Let's make that very clear. Okay, so mind you, now he told me this, because when I dropped him off to the house, he told me this. So I'm like, I'm gonna text her. He was like, okay, but don't say nothing too bad or whatever. So I sent this man the proof message before I sent it to her. He's like, okay, that's not too bad. Mind you, I'm on the phone with my homegirl Nicole, so I'm letting her know, like, I don't know what it is with his sister, but it ain't no problem with me. She's a little girl. I have no problem with her, but it's kind of like, I don't like how she's sitting here playing with my name and playing in my face, because I've been real nice when she came at me all kind of ways. I've been real nice to her and still responded to a nice matter and didn't even react the way she wanted me to. But now she done turned me up just a little bit. So I text her. I said, let's make this very clear. I don't have no issue with you, but I don't appreciate you telling your brother. Oh, then she told him, oh, we was about to get into it. So that thing that would trigger me, like, who you about to get into it with? Now we really about to get into it for real now. So I was like, I don't appreciate you telling your brother we was about to get into it, quote unquote, when clearly we was not. You was the one mad as hell because I told you the time I was supposed to tell you that he got booked. At least I told you. I let you talk your ass when you text back, because I don't take you as a threat at all, which is truth. I don't take you as a threat, mamas. So it was no need for me to even respond in that matter or respond aggressively, because you're down here. You're down here. Factuals, okay? So I'm like, didn't think it was that deep. I actually liked you after I even took up for you plenty times. I said even put God in his place when it came to you. But please don't play with me, girl. I sit back and mind my business when it comes to his family. I don't want to have to cross no lines. You don't know me. So it's real cute, cut, straight to the point. Don't play with me. Die. Boom. That's it. I'm letting you know in so many words, because I could have took it further and I could have really gotten that ass. And I said, you know what? This still his sister. I still have to respect her on some kind of ends. I didn't call her B. No, nothing. So her response was, girl, don't even text my phone with that, because you don't know me. God asked me what my problem was and I told him, and I don't give a F. I don't know you and you don't know me. I don't know what the F he tells you or whatever, but I never said I was cool with you, or do I give a F that you took up for me, because I didn't need to ask you to do that now. You find something better else to do and talk to your line A ninja. Let's put the phone down. First of all, I never said we was friends. First of all, we is on two different age brackets. I know we not friends. What I said in my messages, I took up for you a couple times and I actually liked you. I never say, hey y'all. I never say, hey girl, we is friends. I thought we was friends. I thought we was clicking glass cups together, sipping tea together, and going out to eat together and partying together. We is on two different age brackets. You're literally a couple years older than my little sister. I would never want to be your friend. But y'all see how she's turned up. She ready. She itching. It's like she was just itching. Oh, I don't give a F. Get off my phone. Get off my phone. Da 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 da. You need to get into. Well, you need to get into it. You need to check your line. Hey, ninja. Da 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 da. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. I text her back. I said, girl, F you, because now you done turn me up just a little bit more. Right here. I said, girl, F you. I don't care about you being cool with me, girl. Laughing emojis. That's the point. But you see what I said, though. Have a good one. Okay. Nice. Cut clean. I don't give a F. See you later. Boom. That's it. One thing about me, I'm not going to argue. Especially if I feel like you're not a threat to me at all. Like, it's not. This girl said, I don't give a F about what you said. You read what the F I said. And that's all that matters, mama. And F you too, B. Mind you now, I didn't call this girl out her name now one time. Been real respectful, nice, nasty. Like, girl, don't play with me, but don't play with me. You playing with me, but don't play with me too much. Okay? You called me out my name. It's time to turn up. Now it's time to put the feet on the gas just a little bit more. Now she got me right here. Just a little bit. I said, yo, mama. Cause I'm like, you're a child. So let me throw some mama jokes at you, okay? She said, girl, S my D. That mean Okay? So this is the part that made her mad. I said, bum. Laughing emojis, right? She said, wow, but you're eating off my brother. This girl said, ain't you was da. I can't say that on here, but she asked me, was I expecting? I said, I work and in school. I work and I'm in school. So who's eating off your brother? If we're talking, first of all, ain't no man gonna come in my life and sit around and want to lay up all day and don't take care of me and watch me over here hustling. I don't know how I was raised. I mean, I was raised with a hardworking mom, but baby, times is different. You're not about to sit up in my face and sit here and want to sit here and lay around. No, you're going to pay some bills over here. You're going to do what you're supposed to do as a man. So I don't feel bad for you saying your brother do certain things because that's something that he wanted to do. Hey, did you want to take my spot and let him do for you? Because that's what it was. Okay, so she said, what happened? I said, it never was, babe. Get your information straight. She said, I thought so. I said, what you do? You can't even, I said, you can't even do hair. Mind you now, she called herself doing hair. So that turned her up even more. She like, B, my brother just paid for your hair. Wow, a hairdo. I mean, damn, that's something that he wanted to do. Like, what? Like, she act like it was an insult for him doing certain things for me. Like, it was an insult. It was not. Like, come on now. She said, beware. She talking about something. So when she said that, I said, same bum A-B begging your brother to pay your bills. Gag it. Clock that. She said, beware your money, Miss CNA. This the part that get me too, because I got into it with another girl. I forgot what I had called her in my other story time. I'm Navy. I call her Navy, and she was like something about I'm wiping behind. Y'all need to pay attention to what I'm really doing. Y'all not paying attention hard enough. CNA is one of my certifications I have under my belt. Yes, I am I'm a certified CNA. I certified in COVID testing, medical assistant, sterile processing now, and I'm on the road to something new and something better. That's just one of them, babe. That's not what I do, but that's just one of them. But that's not an insult that you call me CNA, because you know how much money CNAs are making and how good CNAs are. So that wasn't no insult to me. It was just like, get your facts straight, babe. I'm not a CNA, love. Just because you see a person in scrubs don't mean they're a CNA. I'm a sterile processing tech. Sorry, babe. Or whatever. So I text back. I said, hair? Really? I said, and I'm not a CNA. Laughing my behind off, loud and wrong. That's just one of my certifications. When you get on my level and when you can get multiple certifications, then we can talk. I'm not no born bee. I have to keep going. I just don't stop at my CNA. I just don't stop at my MA. I just don't stop at sterile processing. I just don't stop here. I don't stop at COVID testing. I keep on going. I get multiple certifications under my belt so I can go anywhere as much as I please. If I get tired of sterile processing the day of tomorrow, I can go back to CNA. I get tired of CNA. I can go this way. That's what happens when you have options, babe. Sorry. So she said, I don't give a F what he tells you. You come and go. You ain't nothing but one of his H's. Bam! I don't give a fuck. People gotta realize, they be so, like, I think what makes the argument even more better for me is, when I see how mad I done made you, now you going your extra miles to try to make me mad. I'm kind of like... What you want me to do about that? Like, you're arguing, your veins popping out your head and you're going insane, and I'm on here like, I'm having fun with it. It's funny. Now I see how mad I done made you. It's funny to me now. So she said he put you on top. I said, I don't care though, because I'm loving every bit of it. Bop, bop. So I said, I'm loving every bit of it. And I said, how can he put me on top? I said, I've been having, for real, no handouts. Better get at me. I'm telling you now. Better get at me. So she said, ain't he paid for this? Ain't he paid for that? I said, but I'm not asking for efforts I'm not begging them to pay my bills, because you're begging your brother to pay your bills. Like, you're his little shit for real. Like, come on now. So she said, you never in your shit. B, your car is broke. This is what I mean by people swear they know you. They don't know you. Just because my cousin was always in my cousin's car don't mean my car is not working. Like, so this is how I gagged her. She was like, basically, she said, he paid for your nails. I said, I can't even get my nails done. So what are you talking about? I'm in school. I can't even get my nails done. She said, my car is broke. That's what I said. My car is outside right now. I just picked him up in it. Gag it. Good and working lovely. Where is your car? Where's your car, clown? Where is it? Because, I mean, we're talking about broken cars here. Baby, one thing about it, I am a girl. I'm a girl. I'm just a girl. But when it comes to my car is my baby. My car going to always be updated. New brakes, new tires, new battery, new everything. Because one thing about it, when any little thing go wrong with my car, I'm somewhat bawling my eyes out, because I love my car. I love my transportation. I love being independently going out the house when I want to drive off and not have to wait on no ride. I love that for me. So this me. I said, I might have to come and slap you in your face real quick, because I don't even play like that at all. You loud and you wrong. Your mouth is all messed up, girl. Bye. Learn how to do hair. Bye, babe. Get your money up, not your funny up, bum. Gag it. Because what made me respond to that is because you saying all this stuff, you're loud and you're wrong. You don't even know your facts. So I'm like, you know what? Should I come over there and slap on her face? But I'm like, But the whole time I'm just gagging her, because I'm like really not taking her serious for real. So she said, I ain't talking no more. You want to fight or you good? I said, what's up? You know where I'm at, or do I got to ride with your brother over here? She said, Def, do, please. I said, so he calling my phone. Oh, guy calling my phone. No, y'all two need to stop it. It got too far. And I'm over here at insecure housing. And like, he just going insane. So I'm like, he told me not to touch you. He said, he told me not to do it to you, yuck mouth. You already struggling. Because I had to gag her again, y'all. I said, you already struggling in life within itself. Take this as a warning and learn how to simply install a wig. Love you lots. Goodbye. She said, fight me. I said, fight them bills and them wig installs. Gag. She said, you scary. Fight me. I said, scared of you? You're like 12 years old with a little boy body. I hurt you. So I'm just making her more mad. More mad. So she like, I paid my effing bills. I don't give a F what you're talking about. Come square with me. Okay, now it's time to put the phone to the side. I'm just ignoring her message because I'm just like, oh, you're upset. I done touched the nerve. And now my mission is accomplished, baby. I'm good. I'm over here smiling. I literally, y'all, was in the bed rubbing my feet together so hard. In the bed, rubbing it so hard. Because I'm like, I'm about to get ready to get cozy under these sheets. I'm not even about to leave out this house. I just did it to push your buttons. You're not even, like I said, you're a couple years older than my sister. Why would I waste my time and fight you? Like, what? If I could just fight you with my words? Now, I'm talking to him like every day. He letting me know like, oh, she's mad, basically saying how I gotta choose between, she mad at me, I gotta choose between her or you, and I told her like I'm not doing that, and I'm looking like, I would never, I don't care what it is. My brother, this is how I know this girl was in love with her brother, because that's your brother. Why are you giving him an option to choose between his partner and you as his sister? First of all, that's like my brothers is trying to, that's like my brothers trying to basically, I get into it with their girl and I'm like, oh, choose between me and your girl. I would never, ever, and I mean ever, on everything I love, ever give my brother an opportunity to choose between me and a female he's messing around with. We don't compete. I'm his sister, you're his lover, or you're his baby mama, or his girlfriend, or his wife. We don't compete. We don't even see eye to eye. I can't please him in no way it's possible. You got that, babes, not me. So it was kind of weird how she tried to make him choose a side or whatever like that. Maya and I, we talking on a Friday. He's basically letting me know all this on a Friday. I think me and her got into it like on a Monday or a Tuesday. I cannot remember, but I just know I had to work. So I'm talking to him on a Friday after I got off from work. I'm laying in the bed and he telling me about all this. It's such a coincidence, y'all. Now we about to bring Big Mama back into the picture. Maya and I, Big Mama got it. Me and her got a history. So like I told y'all, Guy is not innocent. Guy is the type of person, I have caught him in a couple lies. It was an incident that happened where he said for Christmas he bought me a couple of things, but we was arguing around this time like this, and he basically made up this big huge lie about him buying me some stuff, and how he was saying how it was at his stuff was at his mama house, then it was at his auntie house, then his brother had it, and then Big Mama had it, and basically it was going from house to house, and I just knew something was suspicious because they was giving me the runaround on where can I come pick the stuff up at or whatever like that. And whole time then he called and told me that, oh, Big Mama sold my stuff to somebody. She sold it. Whole time, y'all, I'm about to give y'all a gag on that too, because it did not happen that way. But he telling me like, oh, Big Mama done sold your stuff. I'm like, oh, I'm about to text her because basically that's messed up. I gotta find a message, but I'll text Big Mama to let her know like that's messed up. You don't know me from a can of paint and you sold my stuff to somebody. You stole somebody's stuff, all this and all that. She never responded. But the gag with that situation is, I'm about to tell y'all in a minute. So that's just the background on me and Big Mama. Me and Big Mama, I basically told her about herself because I thought she stole the stuff that he brought me. And that's messed up for him having me believe that, which is so insane. So this Friday right here, I'm on the phone with Nicole. I done got me some A-Town wings. I'm in a parking lot. I'm about to crack my foot. I'm sitting my seat back, turning I'm on the phone with Nicole, letting her know I'm about to hang up in a minute. I get a number calling my phone, a number calling me, and I'm like, who is this? So one thing about me, if I see a weird odd number that I don't know, I'm not going to answer it. I'm going to click on message to see if we have any messages together. So I let the phone ring. I did not answer the phone, and then I clicked on the messages thing to see if we have any messages. Y'all, why we got the message that popped up was her basically lying, saying she was at work and I can pick it up this date, and then the story was so messed up, y'all. He told me that the grandma died and all type of stuff, and it was so, the way I had to go through hoops and hollers to get my stuff just to find out my stuff was stolen was insane. That's how I knew something was weird, because they was lying every day. She was at work. She was staying with her boyfriend. She stayed over at work. Her grandma died. It was just so much stuff that was happening, avoiding me from coming to pick up the stuff. And when it was time for me to come pick up the stuff, they'll go ghost. They won't text nobody back. So a number calling me. So I'm like, who is this? Like, who is this? So I called, because when I seen the message, y'all, I'm like, oh, this old girl, this is Big Mama. Big Mama calling me. What she calling me for? Mind you, Nicole know about the situation when I got into with Insecure earlier that week. So she like, oh, call her back now. Call her back now. I said, I'm already on it. My appetite gone. My appetite gone. So I call her. I said, what's up? She on the phone. Oh, I just want you to know when I catch you, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. So she tried to hang up the phone. I call her back. I said, no, do it now. Do it tonight. Do it tonight. We're going to do this tonight. We ain't going to send no threats. We ain't going to send no hopes and no promises. We're going to do this tonight. We're not doing none of that. So I'm blowing up her phone. I'm like, where you at? Fat B. I'm like, so she talking about some B. She talking about some B. You don't want to fight for real? I said, where you at? Because she kept taking her time to respond back to my messages. I'm like, I'm blowing up her phone. Like, where are you? Like, where are you at? I said, so when she wasn't answering the phone, I said, exactly. You're overweight. You're a bum. You're poor. You a thief. You can't, because she do hair too. Gag it. You can't even do hair. Then the clothes you stole was way too small for you. So did you steal it? Like, what's up? So the sister, y'all, which is insecure, she texted me and sent me the address. I said, okay, bet. Bet that up, bet that up, bet that up. So we on the way. Me and my friends, we like Teen Titans. We like already on the way to pick the other one up. Like we already on time and we about to what? Let's get it. So I'm out there. I'm like, where y'all at? Whole time they lying. I'm like, well, we meeting at? We up at this park. Like, what's up? Like, what's tea? I'm out there and I'm recording and I'm just like, I'm gonna put it over here on this side right here.
Bitches be PC'd up, for real, for real. Like, come on now. Come on now, fat ass bitch. This the same part that you should be running laps around, hoe, instead of trying to meet up with some motherfucking body. We been out here for how long, bitch? You still ain't out here? Yeah.
Okay, so I'm recording. I'm getting all the proof. Like, baby, I'm here. Soon as I'm texting her, I'm like, cause when I was texting her while I was there, I'm like, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? No response. No response. No response. Nobody's responding. Nobody's responding. When I tell you, he is on my phone. Guy is on my phone, blowing my phone down. Go home. Go home. That man, he's out of town at work, so he like, go home. Go home. Go home. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. Y'all's getting on my nerves. Da, da, da. I'm like, I'm letting you know right now, I'm gonna beat your mother. The night is gonna be the night. I don't care. I don't care. So he like, go home. Like, y'all need to stop. Da, da, da. And I'm just looking like, I don't care what you say, baby. You're not even in Savannah. So I'm outside. Okay? So I ended up pulling off, y'all. I'm almost to the house. The little sister is blowing up my phone. Where you at? Where you at? Come on, son. Where you at? Come back. Tell my son, you a PUSS, da da da. You scary as F. So I'm on the phone. I don't know if I'm gonna put the recorded phone call up here because I was doing a lot of cursing and I was reading her to the fifth. Okay? So the whole time my secret weapon, I wasn't even gonna fight you, babe. My sister was gonna tag that ass, okay? Alright? So my sister was already with me, which was a secret weapon. You didn't even know. Okay? Gag it. So I text back because now I'm playing with her now because I done sat there, wasted up my time and my gas and my hope and dreams and came out there to see what was up and see if y'all really was about that, and y'all wasn't. So I had said, you 19 and still in high school? Because I just found that out that she was 19. I did not know that my sister when she was 19. I'm like, what? She's like, high school? Touch your nose. So I'm like, you 19 and still in high school, laughing emoji. She said, girl, come on, you want to fight, right? B, I'ma dance on your head. That's how you know she was young. I'ma dance on your head. Come fight. You 24 and scary. I'm 19, but you ducking. Mind you, I'm not even 24. Like, come on now. Now I'm about to be, but I was like 19 and effed out. Bye, girl, or whatever like that. I'm like, why you out there? That's why nobody need to argue with me. Nobody need to argue with me because I take it there. So I said, well, while you're out there, put your sister on a waist trainer and walk a few laps. Thank you. So she like, you ready or you puss or whatever. She said, I'll be touching your sister then. Mind you, my sister was already in the car. But I tell you, it's the shreds. Do you hear me? So I said, okay. Because I guess she thought when she said that was going to make me turn around and come back out there or something like that whole time. Like, my sister handles her on. She holds her on. I don't have to worry about none of that. So I said, okay, she most definitely can handle herself, so I'm not worried. She said, and I'm going to box your sister and I'm going to spit on your mom. Come fight. So she was just saying anything, I guess, to try to upset me. I said, you mad? I said, you mad? Are you okay? I said, you got love at home? She said, you scary as F, you pitiful. So I said, your mama dead, ain't it? Y'all, look. Before y'all get on me, I am not the type to bring up. I'm not even going to say that. I'm just gonna bypass that. I didn't put myself deep in a deeper hole. So she said, not, but you are. I said, or is she about to die? She said, never. I said, she already a bag of dense bones because she got like, her mama so wrinkly and bony and so skinny, you know. So she said, girl, what? Come fight me. I said, bye, girl. I'm gonna go out and enjoy the rest of my night. My whole time I was going to the house to go rub my feet together some more. She said, she told us, where you about to be? Come fight first. I said, never that. I said, your brother be lying to you bad. She said, just like he lying to you. Come fight me. I said, do your job and come fight me. I feel like Joe and Biden. She said, I just want to get it over with. I said, I don't care. I said, I don't care about his lies. And I put like money signs, like, because I don't care about his lies, girl. What? When stuff took a turn. she started sending me message of him, of guy in the group chat, basically saying how, basically setting up this thing where, remember I told y'all about the gifts. And this is when the other sister, Big Mama, started sending me messages too. Like, he never bought you nothing, girl. Like, that was a lie. It was a lie. And started sending me proof of him texting her saying, I told Lex this, I told Lex that. But if she texts you, don't text her back. Or say you at work. Say you spun that at the house. Say you got into a car accident. When I tell you, when they started sending me the messages, my heart, I didn't cry. But I'm like, hold on. What? You gotta be some type of delusional type of person to make up this big old lie. If you didn't buy me nothing, you didn't buy me nothing. I wasn't expecting that because we got into it, but you told me you did. You had me believing that your sisters sold this stuff because I knew her big tail couldn't fit in it. Whole time it was never nothing. And y'all so stupid to even be in on this lie. I know that's y'all brother, but if my brother ever texts me and say, hey, I told my girl I bought her this stuff, but I didn't, lie for me, I'm just gonna leave the bitch message right there. I'm not doing all that. You're not about to get me involved in all of that. So she's so insecure, sending me message basically which they talk about his ex, talking about he loved his ex and they beef a lot, all this and the third, talking about he don't even love you, and but he wants y'all to touch me. She sent me messages of him saying, he's saying basically he was apologizing. I mean, that's your brother. He's supposed to apologize. I mean, he's supposed to apologize for even, he's the middleman of lying to both parties. So he's the middleman. Like, of course he's going to apologize to you. What you sending me messages for? So I started sending her messages of when he was talking about her. Gag it, because you're not the only one. So I'm sending messages like him blowing up my phone and everything like that, doing the most and everything like that. And she's sending me more messages saying he's basically with his ex and all that and all type of stuff like that. Talking about, I ain't worried about him, girl. He be lying. Okay, I have to go to some more messages. So I'm sending the messages so I started sending the messages of him telling us, like, oh, when y'all catch Insecure, you and your friends beat the mess out her, da 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 da. So I'm sending her all these messages or whatever like that. And it's like, at the end of the day, like, and then I got on the phone with Big Mama. She told me she was by herself with her line behind. And she basically was saying how, so I'm trying to, me and Big Mama was kind of like, we came to a conclusion that both of us was getting lied to. So it was kind of like, if Insecure wasn't in the back, everything would have been just fine. But Insecure grabbed a phone. Oh, you're not the only one, babe. You're just one of his H's. And he talked to this, he talked to that. And he's still doing for his ex. He's still doing all of this. And you thought you was the only one. You thought you was the only one. You thought you was doing this. You thought he was just doing this for you. And he do. So I'm like, wow, you're going insane. It's crazy how wow you're going. Like, you're going the extra mile to prove this to me, and I don't even care that much. I'm going to take that up with him, but on you, on the other hand, it's kind of weird that you're bringing all this to my attention. That's just kind of weird to me. So, but I thank you for telling me that, because I need to know that. So the mama in the back, which is her bag of bones mama in the back, like, oh, you're trying to tear them apart, and you can never come between brothers and brother. I'm like, what are you talking about, Batman? What are you talking about? I'm not even, your deep voice, what are you talking about? I'm not even trying to separate them. She's on the phone basically telling me this. When I tell you, this girl is on the phone sounding like, he's my man, boo, and I'm about to prove to you that he's my man. That's what it gave, like, he's my man. Let me prove that to you so you can leave him alone. So y'all know me, I'm just hyping her up even more. I said, oh, really? I'm not the only one. It was just funny to me. I said, you know what? Goodbye. Like, she hung up in my face. That was the last conversation of that. But this girl went on live and was basically saying how, because my cousin was on the live, and she was on the live basically saying, like, I'm scary, I need to pull up, and I'm a CNA, and her brother do for me, and I'm this, I'm that. And I'm like, you know what? I would look like a fool to get up on my Instagram and go live with this little girl and basically argue with her back and forth. I would be a damn fool to sit here and do that to myself. I would embarrass myself. Like I told y'all, like arguing like online is so embarrassing at this age. If you want to argue with me, get up in them DMs, or maybe we can, I don't argue too long because we got to meet in person. But what's more embarrassing is that you're screenshotting, like you're literally on live on one phone, and then you got the other phone right here showing everybody my Instagram and say, this her right here, y'all. She's literally going down my page, y'all. No cap in my rap. She's going down my page and she's showing everybody on the live. She said, look at her. She's so UGLY. She's so UGLY. Look at how she dressed. She's sheen down. She cheesy down. She should sponsor her. She's this, she's that. Most people probably would have probably had to humble somebody and respond. But I felt like it was unnecessary. Like, you're doing the most and you're heartbroken because your brother, which you think is your man, won't take care of you. And it's kind of like you're going insane. For what? I'm not about to do that. I'm not about to go sit here and go back and forth with you, little girl. Like, I just get my sister on you. I don't got time for all that. Like, you're doing the most and you're screaming your voice and you're on live with what, 30-something people, which is your age bracket. And I'm like, wow. And what's so crazy to me is I forgot what I think I named her Teeth or something. Remember I told y'all about that parade fight? She and a girl comments laughing it up with her little messed up mouth. I'm like, oh, you must have seen my story time, because you is pissed up in these comments laughing at me, laughing at this girl talking about me. Gotcha though. It's cool. But I'm like, oh, the girl is live. She's screaming and yelling at the phone with her little beaver face. I'm like, she's mad. Like, gag is, girl, you're not even a 10. You're not even a 9. On a good day when you're dressed up, you're a 7.5. And I'm not trying to down nobody because I got into it with her. And I told y'all, she's not UGLY, but you're not the baddest. You're not a first option to a male if you was in a lineup. You're not the first option. You're probably like, if you're in a group with, like, if you're in a line with 10 girls, you're probably like number 6, 7. Even that. So it's kind of like, I know you're not on my level, and I'm not trying to down nobody because of their looks. But if you're going to talk about me and screenshot me and post me on your live and try to make everybody agree with you that I'm UGLY, you got to at least be a solid 15. You gotta at least be a solid 20. You gotta be looking good. And I mean looking better than me. You don't even look better than me. Not even on your worst day. Mamas. So there was no need to argue. At all. And gag it, y'all. Gag it. A week or 2 after that, Big Mama got beat up by one of their other brothers' baby mama. One thing about Karma come through, and they come through fast. Come to find out, the other sister named, what her name is, Bandwagon, I guess she was just trying to get involved. Like, he told me they was in a group chat. And what's so crazy is this how I know the girl, they been didn't like me. She sent me this, she sent me the screenshots of him basically in the group chat saying, oh, like he screenshot, this when me and him got into it, and I think he blocked me or I blocked him, and I had text him. He screenshot it and put it in the group chat. And that's when Insecure and Big Mama was like, oh, you need to let me beat her behind and all this and all that. So she showed me all the messages of they is in a group chat talking about me. Like, why am I in y'all family group chat? What? But this go to show y'all, like, people be hating from the get-go. Be playing like they like you so much. Whole time they just be waiting on that one chance to get into it with you. And you're sitting here, you're going live every chance you get. You're going live showing me the color of your of the back of your throat. And I don't care. I'm just sitting over here just on the phone with my friends. Now, I was seeing a lot of y'all. When I seen the messages of what he was saying and the extra miles he went, I was kind of hurt because I'm like, wow, you did all that? Like, it took all that when you could have just been honest? That's weird. You know? But, that just go to show you how far people will go to try to hurt you and to try to tear you down. It didn't work. And like I said, Big Mama made a comment, was like, oh, you ain't gonna do nothing but go make a YouTube. Y'all be acting like it's a insult that I'm about to get on camera and make a story time. This is what I do. I make story times. I do vlogs. I do pranks. I do everything. Anything you can try to name, I'm doing it. I do TikTok. I do everything. look at my career field. I do it all. I'm not a one thing type of girl. I do it all. So you're not insulting me by telling me, oh, you're gonna do it but make a story time. Yeah, I am. Thank you. I'm gonna be respectful and not mention nobody's name because I don't want y'all to play police games. But don't think that you gonna hush me and shut me up and shut me down. So I'm not even gonna front to you. Probably after this story time, she gonna probably go on a rant. I don't care as long as I got the views. Thank you for viewing, Bookie. So if you're watching, your story time is finally out. So part 2 might be coming soon, y'all. Depends on whatever she do. But other than that, y'all, I don't have no ill feelings in my heart. I'm good. Mama's looked a mess for prom. Mama looked a mess for... Oh, she finally... By the way, yeah, she finally graduated. After 30-something years, she finally graduated, y'all. So it was just kind of like... I'm not even the type to get into it with like my significant others, like family, none of that. Like I'm not even the type. Like I stay far away from the family as far as I can throw them. Like I don't get into it with nobody. But when it get put on my front stop, like, oh, basically like you checking stuff, oh, now I gotta put you in your place. I don't care how old you is, and nobody was trying to, you know, BULLY, but it's just kind of like on some, you getting your sisters, like I'm not scared of none of y'all. You can get the whole world against me, like 3 for 3, 2 for 2, 1 for 1, however you want to play. It don't matter to me because you don't come to a fight thinking that it's about to go your way because it's not. And you might be able to punk out them other girls that you got whooped by, which is proof is in the pudding, you got whooped by. You might could have ran your mouth and, you know, tell them how it is. But with me, it's different. We are 2 different age brackets. We are 2 different people. We got 2 different bodies. And we is on 2 different timing. Okay? I can tell you up with my words alone by theyself. Just imagine tearing somebody up with your words without laying a finger on them. You won. I love when they go live about me because while you're live, you got people following me trying to figure out like, who is this? She bad, she pretty. I don't have no type of insecurities where I feel like you putting my picture up on your live and you going down my pages zooming in my faces gonna ever make me feel like, oh, she right, I am UGLY. No, my confidence is high. I feel like I am very beautiful. I got more than you. So many certifications under my belt. I'm in a career that I enjoy doing, and I'm on to the next career. So I would ask you just to take some advice. Don't try to insult me that your brother is doing certain things, because a man is supposed to provide. Not just lay you down on your back, mamas, like they do you, firecracker. Gag. But yeah, y'all, that's the story time of how she was in love with her brother, y'all. I don't know if I said let you gave us a long story time. I did, because I needed to tell that story time. I probably forgot a few things. It happened so quick. But yeah, that's the story time of how this man sisters Planet under APES tried to sit here and come over here with the mess, and you got your behind tore up the following week. Y'all better leave me alone, because one thing about it, God don't play about me. Better know it. But yeah, y'all, I love y'all. I thank y'all. Thank y'all. We is on the road to 4K. Like I keep telling y'all, let's keep on running these numbers up. Y'all go ahead and support me on TikTok, Living Like Envy. I'm about to record some videos right now because I still look cute. And y'all go ahead and follow my Instagram. It's _.envylex. I love y'all. Have a good day. Have a good night. Mwah. Peace.